有个很强，他变第一棒，现在强棒都要丢到前面去就对了。
打击几率比较多啊。
哦，他尼啊，白袜，松山，老虎今年开季也不怎么样，去年打得不错，今年都下去。
Welcome to Rogers Center. We've got open air baseball for you on the show. It's the Athletics and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next.
啊，尼克来了。
All right, ready to get underway.
Nick
Kurtz now at the plate.
又是 slider， 看你俩这个人是变化球系。
And we're off and rolling in Toronto.
好亮哦，这个场，好肥。
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And next rule to swing, it's a strikeout. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Fought off foul. And now the 0-1. Sliced hard but foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
Oh, yeah! God! Calbe, God, that's all.
Line drive in the center field.
And next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Foul ball there. Langoliers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the go. Grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Carlos Cortez getting ready to hit.
Off the plate, ball 1.
有了啊！gut啊，中间炮没得。
And that's the 3rd out. Back now in Toronto. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Aaron Savali. What should we keep an eye on here?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
And a big swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Now the number 2 hitter, Yohendrick Pinango. Pinango checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. The 0-1. One back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some.
Runner takes off. That's ripped into the outfield.
Brings
it in. Throw behind the runner. They've got him to the ball.
运气真好。
Top of the second, stepping in, Henry Volte.
Number 33, Henry
有了，
Out towards right center
就是
field.
可惜。
Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Here's the third baseman, Zach Geloff.
Nope. Ball one.
To the
抓一
right
个啊
side.
，good 哎，干，防守真
Guerrero
好。
takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jeff McNeil. In for a strike.
Cool.
Going 1. That one fouled off.
拉太早了，卡特球那么慢，我们两个投手好像，
两个废物，中指咖，
都是那种80几的，没有9开头，
中指啊，
140左右，
打什么 MLB 啊？
那3A 而已吧，去死！
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
那就是2A、3A 等级。
Back here at Rogers Center.
什么小胖胖
And now for the Jays,
哦，日本人哦，
Okamoto.
一个日本鬼子。
Okamoto.
That's in for a strike. Late swing fouled off.
看93还累。
This one popped up. Foul ground
冲
first
啊，捕
base
手
side. And
哎
that
干
one is
靠
foul.
北，
So we'll try it
有
again.
机会，
我想接啊，靠北，不知道为什么走过去，他就已经脱冲。
哎呦，
Got him swinging. So digging in, Jesus Sanchez.
已经脱冲了。哎
Left down the line. Could
呀！
be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
1 out, runner at second. Dalton Varsho digs in now.
Ball one.
And he swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Up the
Ah.
middle, base hit into center field.
算不了。
Sanchez headed for the plate. He will score and they take the lead. It's an
Yeah.
RBI single, 1-0.
Still able to come through the count right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
哎，好球！
That one to first. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back now in Toronto. In Darryl Hernandez.
干，摸到猛。
Swing
Yeah.
and foul out of play.
还又摸毛，操！
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2.
有了，
In the air to left center.
不得哎，
Varsho
干
on the
怎么
move.
接啊？
One
因为
down.
不行，连系统都不给我。
Back to the top of the order now.
不行，我今天打很好哎，干
Hit next.
个系统都不给啊。干
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like
他
this.
左打超烂，打左投啦，
Ball, that's down.
专门打右投，
年轻人，
不会打左投。
Next pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
哎干！靠！哎，你看今天的系统真的是妈运气超不好，干运气超不好的。风向不在这边了，棒球之神离我远去，去死吧你！哎呦！去死啊！哎。
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. 2 down, nobody on. Struck out looking.
这个会打不到。
As we go to the last of the third. Now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Hit on the ground to short.
终于打了。
To first, 1 pitch and 1 out. Tyler Heineman now at the plate. Heineman hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2012. Here comes the 0-1. And that is out of play.
Ball 1.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air center field. Bolte coming on. And a couple of quick outs. Here's George Springer.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Springer.
Swings and misses. Strike 1. Late with the swing there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Good eye in that spot.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Hey!
Out towards right center field. Cortez under this one. And that's the inning. Start of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Soderstrom，刚刚摸到毛，操！
And a foul ball.
看一下，
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Nope.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker.
干你
Not
娘！又
every
摸，
strike is a
鸡
good
掰
strike
耶！
for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
有了吧？干你娘嘞！棒球之神去哪里了？
Zips it across. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
教得很好
And
呢
now the right fielder, Carlos Cortez. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
太早了。人的那个好球在那么低啊！
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one.
超贵。鸟啊，你个！要落地干！哦，真是烂死运动家，就要笑。
Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinungo. There's a strike. Hernandez fires to first on the run, but it's not in time. Base hit.
防守太烂。
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Now he steps off. Nothing doing.
干，可能还是爆了，操你妈！哎，还好险，好险，好险，好险，好险，水哦，水哦！
回去了。
And there's one away. One out at first. Now it's going to be Kazuma Okamoto. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Runner on the go. Grounds one to short. Hernandez throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
L1 R1， 哎，奇怪，突然不知道怎么用那个 pitch off。
Brings it in for the third out.
L1，
要先，
我记得要按
球种，然后按住 L1，再按垒包。
L1 吗？不是不是，我是说 pitch off。
你先选好球种，再按 L2， 再按垒包。
哦，
按住哦，不能放开。
OK。
You know, these athletics just aren't putting great swings on the baseball.
不能打击那么烂。
They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
This one in the air center field. Varsho drifts towards it, and there's one down.
It's frustrating for these hitters because they know they're not missing by much, but it's going to take an adjustment to see some changes.
Geloff, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. The 0-2. And that one is inside. He goes down looking. And now here's Jeff McNeil. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
靠背啊！送到大坏球。
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
才投32颗球，有够神。好。
我要问说你有找电器吗？没有什么。
哦，那主要在看。
你至少挑个，比如说3个机子吧。他先，就是你是选好，比如说4K。
我们那是几寸？房间55。
那好像60的便宜。因为好像因为切割的时候，好像会比60的便宜。你再上网查一下。给爸爸一个指具，比如说中高3个，对，才会让他挑这样。这主要目的是要跟他调到中的。
好。OK。
怎样？多吃一口
电
馒头。
视坏掉那个。
买这件事。
对啊。那就叫我爸付钱。
啊？什么钱？
叫我爸付钱啊。
哦。那要买什么牌子？再看。
第一次叫我挑，我不想再买韩牌了。
那就买。
以前我还蛮喜欢Samsung 的。
Samsung 还不错啊。
但是后来好像听说Samsung越来越烂了。
哦。我就不晓得，我只知道Samsung很贵。
对，Samsung 跟 Sony 就是超贵。
Samsung 我感觉已经快要比 Sony 贵了。好了，可以了。
Yep, that ball went out.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Hey!
In the air, left field.
Hey!
什
么烂防守？本来可以稳稳的接的。
And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fifth.
Everything came together for him. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And now here is Andres Jimenez.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Yeah.
One away.
And I think those numbers we were talking about do a really good job of showing us how the offense is taking what they can get at the plate.
Clement in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Man at second. Ground ball right side. Oh no, he threw it home. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Heineman. Wide to center his first time. Lined into right. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in the score with a sac fly. And they lead by 2. Back to the lead.
靠北，中间中继人
丢脸呐！
不是中继人都没有要拼一下的意思。直了，没干你。有停顿。
He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Next to hit, Yohendrick Pinungo. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, McNeil gets him easily, ends the inning.
热呢，居然不开。
电动一开，整个热气就冲出来。
你原本没开啊，这么猛，
哇，
你没在管。
Back now in Toronto, leading off Daryl Hernandez. This one smoked on its way out of here.
终于让我拿一分。
So he goes yard to left, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Nick Kurtz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Strike two.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And that's full to swing. It's a
哎，
strikeout.
尼克打左龙，完全没辙。
Shea Langoliers
好烂。
digs in now. 1 for 2.
有了，
Sharp
漂亮。
grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner on the go. Ball outside.
漂亮。
Throw to second, and he's safe. The Blue Jays holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one at the knees for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
有喽！
Towards right center. That's
漂亮，漂亮，漂亮！
out of here.
到原点。
It's their second home run of the inning,
哎呀，
and we're starting
转
over. So it's all
别滚！
tied up thanks to the home run. New pitcher now for the Jays, Tommy
看
Nance.
妈的变化球系，好恶。又安打
Swings and lines
喽
one！ towards the gap. That's his second hit of the day.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
Tap foul at the plate. And a 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a high fly ball left
感
field.
觉到，靠北。
2 away. Henry Bolte now at the plate. In the air right field. Sanchez on the run.
冇啊，
And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former home run derby champ. Inside, ball 1. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Kazuma Okamoto getting ready to hit.
Moto.
啊！
Lifted in the air right center field. Volte on the move.
Oh shit.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays.
Number 12. Jesus.
看一下你后面的投手，大敌手 L， 我有左投吗？有一个。
Hogan Harris comes on now.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
That one off the mark. Ball one.
Inside, ball two.
为什么都投不进去？
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Hey!
That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on.
Hey!
High fly ball out to center field. Volte settles underneath it. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the 7th. Zach Geloff digs in now. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. The 0-2.
Ball in.
And strikes. Now one away.
The batter number 22.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
Jeff McNeil.
我靠！
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. 0-2 now. Out on the drop third strike.
连
2
接的
gone.
接
Well, maybe
接。
approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Little dribbler up along third. And that is the inning.
狂打。
Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. That one the other way.
球童接杀。
Foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat. And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Good job to fight that one off. And a swing and a miss, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So up next, Andres Jimenez. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Slings to first in time. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Hey.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Yes.
Deal one.
Ay! Oh,
Out
shit.
towards right center field. And the inning is over.
啊，任务结束，给下去。
Ready to begin the eighth.
来了，尼克，不要多投，干，今天都没有发挥
Here's
到
the，leadoff hitter for the eighth.
干，等一下哦，我看你们要把它换掉吗？我有什么可以换？1B， 没有什么好选项，算了，不换。
On to pitch here.
看尼克，这什么企鹅？卡特球super 啊！
Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
有喽！
Swing and a high
干
fly
，good 的
ball
卡特红中
right
哦，
side.
是
That，one carrying.
好险没把你换下来。
Going. Gone.
4-0，
And they've rallied
Nick.
from 3 back.
水的。
It's 4-3. Here's the catcher.
卡特
again.
卡特红中，卡特红中，
Very deep. Anything over their
到
heads.
底你要多外面吗？
跟
Strike one.
我笑，
可怜啊！
Foul ball there.
看一下，
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the eighth.
有
One ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
有了
In the air to
啊！
left center,
打在下面，
and there's one down. Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom. He's already homered in this game.
Nope, outside. Ball.
我在投球，你直接投5号位置。
And another ball.
哟，
This one in the air center field.
干红中 good 接杀啊，没救了，
Takes it in
太
for
可
the
惜
out.
了，还不如等他死坏
Next
球
up for the
干。
A's, Brent Rooker.
Nope.
掉下来，
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, they
又
gave
是
up
红
on
中
that，pitch early, and it
可怕。
ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
他会投这
Would like that
个2号
pitch again.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
啊！
Swing and a miss,
是忍不
struck
住
him out.
哎，
Back now in Toronto.
换一个，靠，牛棚有点悲剧，对吧？你要换人
Now
的，
pitching for the Athletic, number 60.
干着 S 的。
Sliced hard, but foul
怎么
down the
会这么
left
慢
side.
呢？哎呦！
Looking to get the tying run on base.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's the 0-2.
哎
Got a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And the batter is George Springer. Infield shifted to the pull side.
从那一步，
是这样子吗？哎，干这么高呢？
Now he turns and heads for second. Relay throw. Not gonna get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Pinungo, the next to hit, takes ball one. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
So the tying run at second. And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a 1-2.
好球！
In the air, left field. Out. Number 2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 3 in this one. Off the plate inside. And that's ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Tying run at second base. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cuts and misses it. Back here at Rogers Center. All set to start the 9th in this one. Carlos Cortez. Getting ready to hit.
干还要走的哦，上，干12、11最强，靠北。干啊！
And that one fouled off. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
迟钝。
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here is Henry Bolte. Sanchez settles underneath it, takes it in for the out. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
That's a ball.
Mantiply, a former All-Star. He throws a curveball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Time called now. Misses. It's a strikeout. Jeff McNeil up next for the A's. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Towards right center field. Bosho makes a move towards the gap. And that is that.
就下了吗？
对啊。
Back now in Toronto. All set for the bottom of the 9th.
看一下我终结者是什么？干，只有68。好了，看你啊。
So they turn to their closer, Joel Kudo.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Slider right there.
怎么可能挥那么慢呢？这脚怎么坏掉
完了，终结者来放火了。干，不应该换。
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
At the plate, Jesus Sanchez on the ground, 2 ball. There's one. A double play. That might send some folks towards the exits. 2 gone. Base is empty after the double play. And now it's Dalton Varsho. That's in there. That's strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And the home team trying to pull it out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just off the outside part of the plate.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Ooh!
And that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
好，还是要继续玩，看你啊，看你，我随时。好，3分了，好，OK，先这样，拜拜。